Hey energy enthusiasts, Ryan Vanstone here, your guide to the electrifying world of energy, 2024. What a year, right? We've seen renewable energy records shattered, AI making power plays, and a global energy landscape that's shifting faster than tectonic plates. From the solar farms soaking up the sun to the wind turbines dancing in the breeze, the energy game is changing, and trust me, you don't want to be caught off guard when the future comes knocking. You want to be the one opening the door. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're diving headfirst into the top 10 energy trends of 2024. We're talking game changers, disruptors, and the innovations that are lighting the way to a brighter and hopefully less carbon-intensive future. First up, let's talk about energy security. Remember those global kerfuffles this year? Yeah, not pretty. Turns out when the world gets a little tense, energy becomes everyone's favorite bargaining chip. Who knew, right? But seriously, folks, energy security isn't just some buzzword politicians throw around. It's about making sure the lights stay on, even when the world feels like it's going dark. We're talking reliable, affordable, and most importantly, accessible energy for everyone. It's about reducing our dependence on those volatile global energy markets, you know, the ones that like to play hot potato with our energy supply. Yeah, those guys. And that's where clean, efficient energy systems come in, folks, because in this day and age, energy independence is the ultimate power move. Speaking of clean energy, let's talk about renewables, baby. 2024 was the year they really stepped up to the plate and knocked it out of the park. I'm talking solar, wind, hydro, geothermal. The whole renewable gang was out in full force. And the best part, they're not just showing up, they're showing off. Take the UK, for instance. This year, renewables officially dethroned coal as the king of the energy hill. That's right, folks. The reign of fossil fuels is officially coming to an end, and renewables are moving in to claim their rightful throne. But hold on, we're not quite out of the woods yet. To truly unleash the power of renewables, we need to crack the code on storage solutions. We need a way to store all that clean energy goodness so we can tap into it whenever we need it. And that's where grid upgrades come in. Now let's talk about something near and dear to my heart and my private jet, sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF. Even with electric cars, aviation is tough to decarbonize. But SAF is here to save the day and the planet. This year, SAF production doubled to 1 million tons. That's a lot of fuel, folks. It's a major step in the right direction. Scaling up SAF production is a challenge. We need to collaborate and invest in cutting-edge technologies. Nobody wants to be stuck on a grounded planet. As IATA says, SAF is key in the energy transition. Now, before you hit that unsubscribe button, hear me out on this one: nuclear power. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Nuclear? Isn't that like so last century? But here's the thing. Nuclear power is back, baby, and it's looking more glowingly efficient than ever. We're talking reliable, low-emission energy that can power entire cities without breaking a sweat. And let's be real, in a world that's increasingly hungry for energy, we need all the clean power we can get. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Robert, what about the radioactive waste? And you're right, nuclear waste is a serious issue, but the brilliant minds in the energy world are working on innovative solutions for safe storage and even recycling of nuclear waste. It's like turning yesterday's problem into tomorrow's power source. And then there's the cost. Building a nuclear power plant isn't cheap, I'll give you that. But when you factor in the long-term cost savings and the environmental benefits, it starts to look a whole lot more appealing. All right, let's talk business, people. Specifically, let's talk about power purchase agreements, or PPAs for those in the know. Think of PPAs as the ultimate energy matchmakers, bringing together companies hungry for clean energy with renewable energy developers ready to make it rain, or should I say shine. These agreements are like the secret sauce behind the rapid growth of renewable energy projects around the world. They provide long-term price stability, reduce financial risks, and make those big, bold renewable energy projects a whole lot more appealing to investors. And the best part, European PPA prices dropped by a cool 15% in the first quarter of 2024. That means clean energy is becoming more affordable and accessible than ever before. Now let's talk about the unsung heroes of the energy world, the ones working behind the scenes to make sure the lights stay on and the electrons keep flowing. I'm talking about smart grids, folks, the brainiacs of the energy world. Imagine a world where our energy grid isn't just a dumb network of wires, but a living, breathing organism that can monitor energy flow, predict demand, and optimize performance in real time. We're talking about the integration of AI, the Internet of Things, IoT, and big data to create an energy grid that's smarter, more resilient, and more efficient than ever before. It's like giving our energy grid a super-powered upgrade, transforming it from a clunky old jalopy into a sleek, self-driving electric vehicle. And the best part, smart grids aren't just good for our energy bills, they're good for the planet too. By optimizing energy consumption and reducing waste, smart grids are playing a critical role in decarbonizing our energy system and building a more sustainable future. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the oil rig and gas pipeline. Yes, folks, we can't talk about the future of energy without talking about the present, and the present still relies heavily on those old-school fossil fuels, oil and gas. Now, I know what you're thinking, aren't we trying to get rid of fossil fuels? And you're right, we are, but the truth is, transitioning to a clean energy future is like turning a giant container ship. It takes time, careful planning, and a whole lot of effort. In the meantime, the oil and gas industries still play a critical role in meeting global energy demands. But that doesn't mean they get a free pass. We need to hold these industries accountable for reducing their environmental impact and investing in cleaner technologies. As Micah Smith from McKinsey put it, oil and gas are part of an orderly transition. Now, let's talk about the real MVP of the energy revolution, artificial intelligence, or AI. This isn't some sci-fi fantasy, folks. This is real-deal technology that's already transforming the energy industry as we speak. Think of AI as the energy whisperer, analyzing massive data sets, spotting patterns we humans could only dream of, and optimizing energy systems with a level of precision that would make even a Swiss watchmaker jealous. From predicting energy demand to optimizing renewable energy generation to detecting faults in power grids before they even happen, AI is like having a team of energy geniuses working around the clock to make our energy systems smarter, cleaner, and more efficient. Companies like Iberdrola, a global energy giant, are already harnessing the power of AI to manage their smart grids and optimize their renewable energy assets. And trust me, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Buckle up, Buttercup, because the future of transportation is electric. And I'm not just talking about those sleek electric cars zipping around town, although those are pretty cool too. We're talking about the electrification of everything from buses and trains to scooters and bikes. It's like a parade of zero-emission vehicles, all marching toward a cleaner, greener future. Electric public transport is taking cities by storm, providing a cleaner, quieter, and more efficient way to get around. And let's not forget about those micro-mobility solutions like e-bikes and e-scooters, which are perfect for short trips and reducing our reliance on those gas-guzzling cars. Of course, no discussion of electric transportation would be complete without mentioning the rock stars of the show, electric vehicles, or EVs. As Wayne Ting, the CEO of Lime, put it, we're building a carbon-free transportation future. And last but not least, let's talk about the real key to unlocking a sustainable energy future: collaboration. Because let's face it, folks, we're not going to solve the world's energy challenges by working in silos. We need to break down those walls, build bridges, and join forces like the energy avengers we are. We're talking about cross-industry partnerships that bring together the brightest minds from energy, technology, government, and beyond. It's about sharing ideas, pooling resources, and working together to develop those game-changing innovations that will transform our energy system. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together, folks. As Fabian Ziegler, the CEO of DCC Energy, so eloquently put it, collaboration is the name of the game. So there you have it, folks, the top 10 energy trends of 2024 that are shaping the future of power. From the rise of renewables to the power of AI, from the growth of smart grids to the electrification of transport, we're witnessing a global energy revolution right before our very eyes. 2024 has been a year of incredible progress, proving that when innovation meets collaboration, anything is possible. These trends have not only defined the past year, but have laid the groundwork for a cleaner, more sustainable energy future. But the journey doesn't end here. The energy landscape is constantly evolving, and the future is full of exciting possibilities. So what do you think will be the defining energy trends of 2025? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more energy insights.